Hello there, and welcome back to Friend Doggy Plays GM Mode.
What up?
Last time we left off, we had a rather successful week, to say the least, Jose.
It was a big pay-per-view. Big
Big,
Survivor Series.
big pay-per-view. If you haven't seen the results and want to know what sort of happened, I mean, you can sort of see them on the screen there with the fan change. Tyler Breeze looking very smug with himself.
Yeah. Well, also number 2 in the ratings.
We took a big old jump there, and we've kind of leapfrogged things. If we look at the season here, that still doesn't tell you very much.
Yeah, that graph is terrible.
I don't know what to see. Hang on, so we're number 2. That's all we need to know.
That's all you need to know.
We took the liberty off screen of just kind of booking this week ahead of time, just to get keep on top of things.
Yeah.
Some new rivalries, some old rivalries, some new blood, some old blood, a mix of everything on this week's Smackdown.
Yeah, well, we got rid of most of our rivalries at Survivor Series.
Yeah, I think with
apart
from El Clasico, Booker T and Braun Breaker in their Mobius strip of a feud.
This is the final match. They're in a submission match.
We had every
tonight.
intention of doing this at the pay-per-view, but the human thumb struck again. So they got the main event, they're in the submission match, and we're so fed up of this that we've made the decision to use the fixed match card, which we obtained, to make sure that Braun Breaker will...
retains his title.
Retain, just to keep him moderately happy.
Plus, we have more that we can do with a heel champion than we do a face.
Yes, we're pretty good for heel champions at the minute on SmackDown.
Yeah.
As Charlotte's a heel champ, Seth's a heel champ, Braun's a heel champ. We've got heel tag team champions here in the new. We're trying to get their feud off the ground. We've got a debuting Roman Reigns, better late than never. We paid for him for 5 weeks. We've got 3 weeks left of him, and he's only just making his debut.
Well, and, he's got to prove himself against the man that is Heath Manhattan.
The man mountain that is Heath Manhattan.
The hurdle for all newcomers.
And then in the old promo slot, we've got Caden Carter just being our advertising bitch because we still need money.
Yep.
Batista getting us some charity and getting us some fans. Because everyone likes Batista.
Yeah. Good old Batista.
And then Rey Mysterio calling out Seth Rollins because Seth needs a new opponent, and who better
this week is all about making new rivalries, I think,
and ending old ones.
And getting rid of the last one and then starting some new ones.
Yeah. Logistics wise, we're going all out again, so we've got the Capital Wrestling Center. Well, not all out. We went with the Capital Wrestling Center this week because we don't have the rivalries to get the goal, and we can save a little bit of money there. Yeah. We're not going to get as much money this week. Backstage crew,
but we're not spending as much. So
this is also true. We're kind of focused on show quality a little bit to help close that gap to Raw and hopefully end up number 1 Ichiban.
That would be nice.
Ichiban. Free agents. Don't think we can afford anyone, can we?
As much as I'd love to buy Edge right now or Cody Rhodes, no, we can't.
Yeah, so we're going to have to skip again this week and move along.
But I think
we're good to go.
We should
confirm booking, 93 grand. Now, which match are we going to be watching this week, Jose?
As weird as it sounds, I think we kind of have to watch the Roman Reigns Heath Manhattan.
I'm so glad you said that.
Because we're not going to have Roman Reigns for very long, I don't think. It all depends if we want to renegotiate his contract.
Well, we can add 4 weeks to it. We're not done with him yet.
Yeah.
I'm hesitant to click simulate on this one again in case Nova Northern spoos up our plans.
I'm ready for her. I think that would be great if she takes this.
1, 2, 3. Oh
damn!
And your new SmackDown Women's Champion, Indy Hartwell, in a 3-star good match.
I guess when she said she was ready for a main event, she wasn't lying.
Yeah, so we kind of neglected Indy Hartwell a little bit. We've got 9 grand there from Caden Carter. Tag team match. You must admit, go on, mate.
I was going to say, I must admit that Charlotte Flair, since returning from injury, has gone down a bit, losing to Nova Northern Light and then losing her title.
She's lost her mojo. She really has lost her mojo. That's a big result, seeing as the rivalry has jumped from level 1 to level 3.
That's huge.
That is a big one for the tag division. But once again,
And
the tag teams proving their dominance. The champions.
Also, no injury, which is good.
Yes, because Sikoa's looking a little bit low, so we might need to just
a bit tired.
Give him a bit of a week off. We need a health spa, really.
We do.
Batista, 6,000 fans, and we're going to watch this match.
Here we go. Nice normal match.
I feel like we've seen more of Heath Manhattan in this series than any other superstar.
I think Heath Manhattan deserves a push.
He does. He's putting the work in.
He's ready for the big time.
He's ready for the big time. It doesn't get much bigger than Roman Reigns at the minute, I must say. This is the best entrance in WWE and has been for probably about a decade. This entrance is so fucking good.
It would be better with the music, I assume, but...
I mean, I can hear the music. I don't know if it's coming through over the audio here.
Not sure if it does, but...
Not sure if it does, in which case we'll skip the intro then. Probably should have established that sooner rather than later.
Never mind. But now, here's the man of the hour, Heath Manhattan.
The man with the power.
The shades surgically grafted to his skull.
Straight out the 50s, Heath Manhattan. Man
the
like
pompadour.
Heath.
Big cheers for Roman going out.
The tribal chief looking to make his mark here on SmackDown.
Now you got to think this is an easy match for Roman. Shows up and just beats up Heath. However, in recent weeks we have seen the unlikely underdog take a win. Case in point, Nova Northern Light with a win over the champion.
Yes, but can Heath Manhattan have the same amount of success as Nova Northern Light?
He hasn't won a match since entering.
But he's had an impressive display.
But he's put on some good matches. Apart from the tables match. We don't talk about the tables match.
We don't talk about the tables match.
Oh, lovely throw. Roman Reigns not giving an inch.
Wrecking machine there, the tribal chief.
If you're Heath Manhattan, rather, what game plan do you come into?
I think he really has to think about, just trying to make his mark on Roman Reigns. He is well established already, as Reigns just about makes that.
Yeah. He may have misjudged that jump just a little bit.
Reigns asserting his dominance here in the young upstart.
On the outside, there's not a lot cushion in that leather jacket.
Leather jacket might actually be his own flesh, we don't know.
This is leathery hide. Roman taking a quick breather and now going to the top rope. Just thinking better of it.
And busted open. Roman Reigns really looking to make his mark here on SmackDown. But Heath with a kick out at 1.
Those glasses coming back to bite Heath yet again.
Seemed like such a good idea at the time.
They look cool, but not when you're bleeding from the face.
They're good to keep the rain out of your eyes, but not when you're bleeding from the forehead.
Speaking of rain, Roman Reigns is still in there and still throwing Heath Manhattan around.
Perhaps most impressive here in this match is the fact that Heath Manhattan's hair gel has managed to stay in such a firm hold with that strong pompadour.
His stylist deserves incredible props.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Heath Manhattan now.
Mustering a little offense. Roman Reigns here. Giving as good as he gets. He may have gone a bit too soon with the showboating.
It was not the time for taunting. If you're Heath Manhattan, you can't afford to be taunting Roman Reigns right now.
No. You really have to keep up that offense because you can't be afforded to get into a game of attrition with the Tribal Chief as he applies the submission here, looking to make Heath Manhattan tap out. Lord knows what this move is called, but I'm pretty sure it is Roman Reigns' signature.
It's a nice... Oh.
Want to say it's the Anaconda Vice, but Heath Manhattan here clearly has been training with Shawn Michaels.
Can you imagine?
Hey, he's in the Legends market with it. Oh my goodness. Reigns here
it's
looking to build up a head of steam with a spear.
Big spear. It's got to be all over.
Manhattan stunned, not knowing where he is, staring up at the lights as Roman makes his mark.
An easy victory for Roman there. Easy victory.
A walk in the park, asserting his dominance here on SmackDown. Not even
letting
breaking
everyone
a sweat.
knows that he's worth more, a better opponent.
He has arrived.
A mediocre match.
But a debut nonetheless. He's had a payday.
Yep.
Back to it.
Not great. And a rivalry has begun.
The rivalry has begun between Reigns and Manhattan.
Well,
okay.
We don't have to keep that rivalry going.
No, not at all. We can always fire Manhattan. Right, Mysterio.
No, not Manhattan.
Not Manhattan. Mysterio's called out
builds.
Rollins. And here, we already know the result of this match. Breaker retains. Shock.
In a classic.
Classic match. So, this could be a good week for the ratings. Meanwhile,
hopefully,
with St. Mick...
Looks like he's got some of his roster back from injury.
slowly rebuilding here on NXT as Shayna Baszler wins.
He needs to rebuild. He's killed everyone.
MVP calls out Ezekiel, and then the tag division. Clearly Ezekiel ignored MVP as he went straight into a tag match.
Gigi Dolan continues his winning.
Who butters many parsnips. Brie Bella and Sammy George. And the Camel Toe wins in a mediocre match. 25. An expensive week here for Mick Foley.
Yeah.
A very expensive week with the old match types as The Rock defends against Jerry Hattrick.
An Iron Man match. Two last man standing matches.
Yep.
Who would have thought The Rock would win against Jerry Hattrick?
And the crowd goes definitely silent.
Yeah.
Cora Cup versus Bayley. Bayley wins.
Bayley with a win. Okay, it's not bad. It's not bad.
No, not at all.
It's the next match I'm looking forward to. Lurch Evans
versus Medical Bill. That's what the crowd want to see. The mullet wins in a dull match. They appear to be struggling on Monday Night Raw. We might catch up here.
One would hope so.
John Owens and Adrian Buck versus Doink and Chester. Just
Doink.
Oh, Jive Owens goes down with injury for 4 weeks.
Oh, Jive.
It's alright, we'll go and poach him and bring him over. Tag team match here with the returning Umaga. And Ciampa getting the victory. And Umaga goes down. It's like I cursed it.
Damn.
The Samoan stamina not actually going into play here.
Oh. Seems to be taking
Spooky
people
match
out.
here. Spooky match here with Taker versus Boogeyman. Shock. Taker wins.
I don't think the Taker's
and then immediately goes down with an injury.
Just as a rivalry starts.
Rest in peace, dead man.
Indeed.
In the mid-card, the women are in a tag match. Belair and Molly Holly.
Maurice.
And Maurice, yes, who tried to come over to us, but we didn't want to pay her 80 grand.
We said no.
No. Mansoir there.
Mansour. No, very good. A triple threat.
Triple threat here on WCW. Adding
taking a leaf out of our book with a triple threat women's.
Yeah, but no new champion, as there was no title on the line. And the Hardcore Championship being defended in the main event, as Jimmy Uso reclaims
Ooh.
And Kane
And
goes
Kane is
down.
injured. The Brothers of Destruction are injured.
That's not gone well for WCW.
No.
I feel like we've had a strong showing there,
Yeah,
all
pretty
things considering.
a solid week. WCW definitely did better that week.
But
On
they injured
average.
they injured two of their stars. So we're going to come out of this long term with more to
Yeah.
show. So
Definitely.
what have we learned then from the ratings and the match breakdowns? 53,000 fans
Not bad.
and another 47,000 in profit.
Take a profit.
Nothing that we've learned from the comments here
Nope.
on the right. But what a pair of cowards. Damian Priest and AJ Styles getting disqualified because they can't take Gunther and Sikoa in a fair tag match.
Oh.
Really, things heating
Is
up
that
a
what
little bit there. Yep. So, Miss Charlotte complaining a little bit. They couldn't beat me in a singles match, so Tyler Breeze had to put me up against multiple superstars to defend the belt. Totally unfair, but just what I've come to expect. Charlotte Flair really not happy at the moment. She lost to Lola
Charlotte Flair
Northern Light.
lost to fucking a jobber, and now she's complaining that she lost in a 3-on-1.
She's probably going to be owed a rematch, though, which works for us because we do need her to fight Indy Hartwell.
Definitely.
So, fan change with the rest of the brands. 40,000
40.
for NXT, and then a 48,000 profit.
How many did we get? 50?
I think we got 53, so we did well in comparison to NXT. Raw with a bad week there. We anticipated that, but they
very good for us, bad for them.
Healthy profit. Yeah, really good for us. Aaliyah and Maurice working well as a tag team, so Bischoff finally putting her to use, but they did well with the fans and...
They're hot on our heels, I think.
They really are. This is going to be
There
close.
was only like 1,000 in it, so...
Yeah. And we kept Triple H happy by having a submission match, so we can double the cost of an opposing brand's matches for next week's show.
Got to keep that. We're top.
We are number one, and you're right. They are sort of hot on our heels, but we've got a nice 11,000 fan buffer. No, 9,000 fan buffer.
And Raw took a huge drop. They dropped 2 places.
Things have changed here on my GM mode.
We've also got the most money. The most fans, most money. We're feeling good.
Things are going well here on Smackdown, touch wood. Bischoff, though, lest we forget, his world champion is now injured, as is Kurt Angle, the Human Thumb. Both of them currently don't have their world champion, so we need to capitalise on Seth Rollins moving forward. I think.
Well, a rivalry did start between Ray and Rollins, so...
Correct, so we need to see where that goes down the line, and then Mick down there fighting the good fight, he's having a fun time.
He's just injured all of his roster as well.
Yeah, he's done injuring ours, he's going to try and injure his own.
I feel like his roster is 90% jobbers.
Yes, that's what ours feels like half the time, because we've just got Heath Manhattan holding it down, but we are where we are.
Hey, Heath Manhattan is a permanent resident of SmackDown.
So if you want to see what happens next time, join us for more shenanigans of GM mode to see where we can take some of these new rivalries.
Manhattan for champ.
Moving forward, Manhattan for champ. He's got beef with Roman Reigns that needs to be sorted out.
Damn it.
So we'll catch you next time.
Laters.